This presentation is about school desegregation. So let's make sure that we understand what segregation is. That means separating people on the basis of race. In school, segregation meant sending black students to one set of schools and white students to another set of schools. So desegregation means changing that, getting rid of it, and sending all students to the same schools. Now, let's look at the situation in the early 1950s. Uh, these green states here, southern states, but not just southern states, required that there be racial segregation. This was a matter of the law. All public schools had to separate students on the basis of the color of their skin. Now, these yellow states here left it up to the individual cities and towns. They could decide to segregate or to integrate. It was up to those individual areas. The orange states here in the north and some in the west banned segregation. They said students must attend the same schools, regardless of race. And these gray states mostly did not have segregation, but they didn't have any laws on the matter. Okay, so this is the situation. Now, in one of these states, Kansas, the city of Topeka had segregated schools. Now, let's look at a couple of individuals in Topeka, Kansas. On the left is Oliver Brown. He was a minister and a welder, and he had 3 children. And his daughter Linda, in 1950, was 8 years old, and she could have attended the local white school, which was only 4 blocks from their house, but instead she was being asked to walk 4 miles to the black school, and the black school was inferior to the white school. Oliver Brown organized a group of parents to file a lawsuit, to go into federal court and challenge this system, say that it was unconstitutional. It violated the Constitution of the United States. Now, in doing this, the leaders of the legal effort were a group called the Legal Defense Fund of the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And they were headed by Thurgood Marshall, who later would become a justice of the United States Supreme Court, the first African American to hold that position.